Christmas is the story of Jesus' birthday. A long time ago. One time ago, there was a girl named Mary. She was in her bedroom and she did all her chores, but then one night, suddenly there was a bright light, and an angel appeared. Angel named Gabriel came up to her and said, "Don't be afraid," because she was really afraid. Angel came down and there was a bright light that Mary was scared of, and then the angel Gabriel said, "Do not be afraid. A baby will be in your stomach." The angel said, "Do not be afraid." AFRAID.
Do not be afraid. I have to tell you that from the God, I have a message from God.
The angel told her that she had good news because she was going to have a baby named Jesus.
But not just a normal baby Jesus.
So 9 months later, her stomach was big, and she was on a mule going to Bethlehem. Mary and Joseph had to travel to a town called Bethlehem because the kings had to count all the people for taxes.
Mary and Joseph had no cars or no airplanes, so they couldn't move that fast.
Mary rode a donkey, and by the time they got to Bethlehem, Mary wanted to have a baby. It was time to have the baby. All the hotels were packed and crowded. That's another word for fool. Packed and crowded. Joseph starts knocking on the door, and he says, "My wife's just gonna have a baby any minute." There was hotels that were filled up, and they knocked on the first door, and the person said, "No, you can't come in. There's not enough room. Go away."
Go away, we don't have any room in this hotel.
"No, get away from here. We don't have any room for you." Joseph knocked on the door. "Hello, is there anyone home? Is there any room for my wife?" Then someone says there's a barn.
Then there were animals in it, like cows, horses, cats, pigs.
Horses, sheep, ducks, and chickens, and pigs.
And it smelled like pig's poop, which was very disgusting.
And it smelled disgusting, and then Jesus was born, and then he was in a manger. Jesus was born in a barn, and it was skunk.
He stunk.
Mary had the baby, and she wrapped it in a cloth and put it in the manger. Jesus was the Savior in the world. I know there were shepherds and all that stuff, and they saw the star. There were shepherds in the field, and angels arrived, and they said the Lord had been born. There were shepherds in the field. Angels appeared to them and said, "Your Lord has been born. You should go say hi to him." And when they got there, they knelt down. The shepherds came and went out to the streets, and I say, "I have good news. I have good news." And then some of the men went running down the street saying that baby Jesus was born. There was this bright, bright star in the sky, and the 3 wise men saw it, and they followed it, and they found the barn where baby Jesus was born. So the 3 kings were riding on camels, and then they saw a bright star, and angels were saying, "Come." the Son of Christ has been born. 3 kings followed the star and went to Bethlehem to go with Jesus, and they gave him gold, frankincense, and myrrh. The 3 presents was gold, frankincense, and myrrh.
Everybody fell onto their knees, and then they started to praise him. Because, obviously, they should, because he's God.
Happy birthday, Jesus. Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas, Merry Christmas, Merry Christmas, Merry Christmas,
Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas, St. John and the Evangelist.
Merry Christmas, St. John the Evangelist.